Hello Reckoners, my name is Foehamner as usual, and today we are doing Chapter 2 of the Game of Thrones Telltale series. Last time we left off, I believe I died. I remember the little boy died. It's been a while. These games don't come out as regularly as they should. Little boy died, girl still in King's Landing. Were those my only two characters? I remember I had an older brother with an axe who I quite liked. Overseas. I don't know if we'll get to see him. Ah, yes, recap. Thank you very much for replicating this.
These are dark days, I fear.
They were dark this time. I didn't remember it being that brutal.
The North Grove must never be lost.
You're sending him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong.
The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now.
I forgot about the Wall Brother. Maybe I'll take over for him.
I've decided to name you as my sentinel.
I remember choosing him.
I'm just
The
worried
less
about
warlike
my family.
one.
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family.
Are you willing to risk an alliance with the Crown?
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion.
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
We don't want Whitehill men within these walls.
You can be my highborn ward.
I demand you let her go.
Ethan.
And that was the part where I felt the loss of all agency. So I haven't looked it up. I'm pretty sure you have to die there. Pretty sure, probably. I mean, that's such a huge thing. Hopefully I'm wrong. Oh, cool. Here we are at the other continent. Kalimdor, right? That's what it's called. Do scorpions only have 6 legs? I guess it makes sense. Otherwise it'd be a spider type thing. Ah, me, Asher Forrester. 3 days after liberation in Yunkai. Oh, I just intimidated a scorpion away. Liberation from what? Oh, I helped the fight to liberate Yunkai, perhaps. Liberation with the Daenerys.
Beska.
Took you long enough.
She's got a good character
Your
design.
ale's getting warm. Or warmer, I should say.
What's getting warm? The trail? Give
You
me
can
that.
stop pacing. They'll be here soon.
Pace. I wanna get that picture, because I'm thirsty.
This stuff is weak compared to Northern Ale.
Who are you talking to?
This place
yeah.
could use a good cleaning. I complained to the owner.
Is that wine? Or blood?
Taste it and find out.
Hey! If I drink enough wine, will my blood taste like wine? All of these nice
Fragrant.
look at options. She's like, what are you doing? You're just walking around looking at random bull. The sun, it burns my eyes.
This place probably used to be nice.
Nice having the place to ourselves, though.
Suspicious, more like it. Let's talk to Beska. Talk to Beska.
Ale.
Just stare at her.
Goes
Just
in
look at
yellow,
her.
comes out yellow. Waste time even drinking it, if you ask me.
Considering we found it in an abandoned tavern, it's not bad.
They smell off to you.
It's the only thing in Yunkai that doesn't.
I know. It's a filthy haven for thieves, murderers, and other deadly bastards.
I don't know if her belts are supposed to go over her
You
pauldrons
should
like
feel
that.
right at home. I know I do. May we drink, thieve, and fight until the end.
You know, I'm not really a bastard.
But you're my kind of bastard. It's half the reason we're friends.
What's the other half?
Another round?
It seems to be, if you move to the other continent, it's required that you wrap your forearms with leather straps and cloth and stuff. It's just it's a prerequisite.
Have you forgotten about our honored and exalted guest? Go see if he's still breathing.
I think it looks good, but when everyone's doing it, it kinda gets old.
How's he doing? We need him alive to collect his bounty. After that.
He looks fine.
Why would I ask who is he? Shouldn't I know who he is?
Good. Let him stay that way. Until we collect our gold, at least.
It's a good thing that
gold dragons for capturing him. Lucky we
soundproof
caught him trying to flee Yunkai.
half
Lucky
bar.
for us. Not so lucky for him.
We should find
Brilliant
more former
observation.
slave masters with bounties on their heads.
I don't need any more naked fat men in my life, thank you.
They say only the poor know how to really spend money. We'll buy the finest wines, the best whores. Sleep in a bed without fleas. Sounds nice, doesn't it?
We've not been paid yet, Beska. Can't spend dragons you don't have.
We'll have them soon enough. My point is, with enough coin, we could do anything.
I wonder what
Go
the exchange rate
anywhere.
is. They don't use the same coin, I'm pretty sure.
Could
They use
afford
crowns
passage back to
over here.
Westeros.
There. Westeros
To
dragons.
Ironrath. I've heard nothing from my family in years.
You mean go home?
Ironwood.
They treated you like
What's it
shit
called?
there. Kicked you out because you fell in love with a girl from the wrong damn house.
Gwyn,
A man doesn't choose who he loves. Your family should understand that. Westeros and its bloody houses. Who fucking cares? It's all an excuse to tell everyone else what to do.
it's not that simple. In the north, these feuds run deep.
Oh, fuck the North. We have a good thing here. And any moment now...
It's
we're gonna
cold
be
in the
rich.
north.
Let's
If
make
this
a
person
toast.
was an actor,
To all of us
who would I
deadly
cast him
bastards.
with?
To us.
Aye,
He doesn't
to
sound
us.
like him, but his model looks a bit like Ewan McGregor. Peef! Whew, good thing I timed that properly. It would have been a disaster if I'd misclinked my cup.
Beska
Would have had
I thought
ramifications
three slaves
for the
put
rest of
bounty on
the
Berserk.
They did.
game.
With his own gold.
So why are the fucking Lost Legion here?
Because they look
Is that
sweet.
Tazal? From the Volantis job.
Maybe he's forgotten about that.
You! I told you if I saw you again,
Tizal! Isn't it funny how life
I don't
brings
remember
old
these
friends
guys from
together?
the
I'd
show.
cut your fucking throats!
They look. I really like them. From a
It's good to see you
Like,
too, Tazal.
aesthetic perspective.
Where is he?
Where's
Good palette, good armor design. Friggin' awesome. Double swords over the shoulders. Super dang cool.
400 dragons.
Leather
Must be working
skirts,
for the wise
kilts.
masters.
And that's all you're getting.
the bounty is 800.
You get 4. It's more than you deserve.
I'll kill you all. We should have hit him better. What?
Give us 800 and you can have him.
Don't be an asshole now. We're all sellswords here.
We are nothing like you. The Lost Legion are the blood of all Valyria.
Lipstick was a touch
We are
off
done
there.
taking orders from whimpering pigs.
Ooh, yeah.
Bloody hell!
And we're done with you too.
Time to fight.
You just made a huge mistake, Tazal.
Yeah.
You two are going to be useful to me for once.
Not bloody likely.
The wise masters will hear how Asher Forrester kidnapped the venerable Bezak. How he wouldn't take less than 800 gold dragons. So he killed Bezak instead.
Me?
Luckily, we were there to deliver swift justice.
So
How
you steal the money and
fortuitous.
we get the blame.
QTE fight scene
Odeos
incoming.
Pojos me nomi jahosokisikas.
Flip the table. Do it.
Alright, who dies first? Who wants to dance at the end of the
They're like kukre swords.
Kill them now!
And take that. And a punch. I'm not even gonna use my sword. Axe. I
Here's
don't
one.
even need to. Oh, backstab. It's a critical.
Come on!
Let's go for the gut. Let's run a helmet on his head. Be too hard. Dodge. You're slow-mo freak. That little scream. Oh my, sword breaker. An axe. Can't sword break an axe super easily as far as I know. That one. Because arbitrary reasons. That seems not to have mattered at all. Is she gonna die? Why do you turn away? Oh! Use the face.
Shit!
I don't think that's the weapon. I like his giant sword. Oh, who knew? Bowls, am I right? Like frying pans. downside for having things festooned about your own body. Armor, not super. She's gotta die. Something. Maybe not. Give me that. It's sort of birthday present. How about not? So I don't think I've seen these timed QTEs before. Like I've seen the spam ones. But not ones that they hit precisely right. Good thing it didn't hit me. Okay. Not a bad fight. I mean,
you know what this reminds me of?
Good as QTE things go. That's what you expect in this game.
You kill me, and the Lost Legion won't stop until you and your friend are dead.
Stop talking. He was probably gonna die anyway. That was the merciful course of action. I wonder what would have happened if I had chosen neither option. Oh, we already killed 4 of you. We can take 3, no problem. No problem. Was that too slow? Is that what that was? I don't think I was too slow. Hey!
In all the gods of fire and fog.
Help, you should stop talking.
Who the fuck is he?
Doesn't...
My uncle.
Uncle?
That ended well.
More on their way.
We need to go.
You have very good ears, apparently. Why not? Although, we can throw at them later or something.
Come on.
Malcolm.
Is it empty? Dang.
We have to keep moving.
What a weird walk that was.
Asher, I'm
Malcolm.
glad I found you, my boy. It's been far too long.
What are you doing here?
Your brother Ethan sent me. I'm here to bring you home.
Is Ethan the young boy who died? Probably. Intro scene. As noticing the crests of the ruling houses over their domiciles, and so you still see the stag of Stannis over King's Landing. Now that's technically true because, I mean, Queen Cersei was Stannis' wife, but I wonder if at some point they'll switch to like a Lannister lion or something. It is lions, right, Lannisters? I'm pretty sure it is. Oh, this is the place, right? The Harpy people. The slavers of Yunkai. I like that word. Yunkai sounds like a real place. Like, it's west of Hong Kong or something. Episode 2, The Lost Lords. More than one Lost Lord. I wonder who that's referring to. Probably the Northwall guy and Asher, I suppose. Perhaps. Spooky whispering. I mean, whistling. But I was whispering. Not whistling. So, who is this? This is the Lord of the Flies. This is a corpse cart? Yes. Ah, this must be after the Red Wedding. So this must be, yes, Robert Forrester. So he's the actual, my dad, right? The dad of all the other people, pretty much. I would have stayed silent.
Damn Forresters.
No, that's fine.
They're so fucking far away.
What do I see? What do you if I see? Look at it. This is gonna be my advisor type dude. Ooh. Father. Oh, Father. So maybe he's the Lord, and this was his oldest son? I'm trying to remember who was the guy who fought in the clearing while a young kid who died last episode got away.
That's far enough.
Or
I
the
come
guy who
from
got
the
banished.
twins bearing the
I
dead of
cannot
House
keep track
Forrester.
apparently.
Lordly types from the looks of them.
All right, we'll take them.
Well, they're not free, are they? How much are you paying for them?
Sir Royland.
You again. What have you got this time? Some poor peasant dressed up like a lord? A stable
I
boy in
was-
animal's clothes? You did this at Duskendale, and you have the fucking stones to try it again?
No,
This house has suffered the loss of many good men.
I can't
And you
remember
dare
who
come
Sir
here claiming
Royland
to have
is.
Forrester dead?
They're Forrester. Look at the colours.
Fine.
Iron Watch is the bad guy?
Leave. Now.
Fine. I'll dump them in the river then.
You come back here again, you won't be leaving. You got that?
Disaster averted. Maybe. Or is Sir Royland good and I want
Sorry, sir,
to
Don't worry yourself.
have him find me.
7 hours.
What is it, sir?
Those are the trees.
This one's still alive.
Looks like I do
You there?
want this.
Who are you?
It's me, Roddy.
It's me. Roderick.
Roderick?
I'm sort of tired.
Gods, it is you.
I'm melting into the ground slowly.
Fetch the maester, hurry!
Fetch the maester!
Roderick!
Don't go towards the dark. Light, dark. I said dark because it's painted black. Ew, those sound effects. Gosh dang it, Telltale. You and your fetish for very detailed surgery scenes. I use the term surgery quite broadly to refer to any sort of flesh slicing and dicing,
My lord, you
etc.
should not be awake.
Ah, the baby maester.
The milk of the poppy. Drink.
I want to talk some more. I don't want to get knocked
Be
out.
stubborn, my lord.
He's gonna pinch my nose. Isn't he? Okay.
Roderick!
My lady. I am at a very delicate moment in the surgery.
Maybe it's the
Please,
garb, but she
I
looks
want to
exactly
see
like
my
Caitlyn's
son.
start.
How is he? Will he live?
Only if you let me finish my work.
Let her.
I don't know why you'd want to, but I mean, I'm not gonna stop you.
Sir, my lady, I must insist that you leave.
Roderick,
Yeah,
what
it's
have
a good
they
reaction.
done to you?
These wounds would have killed any other man.
How
As
did
it is,
any
he
other
may never
man?
walk again.
Oh dear. Where have I seen this before? A character who will never walk again.
He refused the milk of the poppy.
That's Roderick for you. Brave as always.
But the pain must
Roderick!
Dun dun. Oh, I black out anyway. Okay, so that didn't save anything. Another decision that was fairly meaningless. Are we in King's Landing? Nope, we're still here. Okay. Doesn't sound like the person we just saw. Use the pitcher as a spittoon. Oh dear. You suck. Not the quickest of reactions on you, girl.
Morning, Talia. Good to see you again.
Roderick!
I should really draw
Gods.
like a
Brother,
family
I
tree and
lost
just
you.
pin it to the wall when I play this game.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're a dummy.
Didn't mean to hurt you.
Hug her back
Come here,
with
sister.
one arm. Onto my bloody side. His face does not look it's
How
not.
bad is it?
It's like green and brown mixed in there. It looks pretty gnarly.
Maester
just
Tenkin
scab.
says your leg may never fully heal.
Why was my foot so flat in that?
And your face.
It's like a cartoon where somebody stepped on it. I don't know how to roleplay this guy.
These wounds.
I guess dumb
You'll heal,
stoic
Talia.
is what I'm going for.
I know. You'll be your old self before we know it.
Old self. I don't want to be
Roderick,
old. I want to be
something
young
you
self.
need to know. Ethan is dead.
Ethan.
Bruce Bolton's bastard came here and threatened to take me away. Ethan demanded he let me go. and that monster put a blade through his throat.
Blade through his throat.
Like it was nothing.
Like his throat was nothing?
How could
I can't
this happen
believe it.
to him?
No, revenge.
Make Ramsay pay for what he did.
Yes.
I promise.
Promise.
Good.
Promises are cheap.
We're planning to honor Ethan in the grove, alongside Father. And now Mother wants me to write this song for the funeral.
No pressure.
I can't.
That's crazy. I can't even imagine being asked to do that. Not that I write music at anyway, but you know what I mean. You can do it!
You can, Talia. I know you can.
Sometimes, not in that instance, but sometimes it really bothers me when the things I say aren't word for word the option I selected, because sometimes there's slight connotational differences which really would have influenced my decision differently.
We have White Hill soldiers stationed in our courtyard. Even the small folk don't feel safe.
Because they normally feel super
who this
safe.
house belongs to.
Persevere.
I will do what I must to preserve House Forrester.
I don't mean to put unwanted pressure on you. I just...
It's alright.
Are you noticing these graphical bugs? Like that bowl was really blurry there. The edges, some things.
I know you still need time to heal, but...
I'll be fine,
This
Talia.
game, specifically of all the Telltale
Council's
games,
meeting in the Great Hall right now,
seems the
actually.
most
Nobody
janky.
expects you there, but if you think you're ready...
I want to go.
Can you even stand?
I can't stand
Could
it.
use your leadership.
Of course I
Think
can.
I am.
I'm gonna eat crap, aren't I? Instantly just fall. Damn, I should do this
I
on my
missed you,
face
brother.
for symmetry purposes. At least my facial hair is still intact.
You can do this, Roderick.
Okay, let me limber up my
I know you can.
walking fingers. Ah! Whoa! Yeah! Ah! Oh! Yeah! I shouldn't make fun of people recovering from injuries because it's serious business. I've somewhat been there myself. But making it into a QTE, there's some humor in it.
Roderick!
How did...
I'm fine.
Yeah, clearly. You're just the picture of health.
Why'd you do that?
I won't let anyone see you like this.
I want to watch this all
Not when
for
the house appears
myself.
so weak already.
I was rolled in on a corpse cart. The damage is done.
But you're the lord of the house now.
That'd
You
be
must
the
appear
cue to
strong,
break into a musical
solid.
song about
you
lords
can't do that on the
and their
floor.
responsibilities.
It's a long way to the Great Hall.
It's a long way to the
You can't
great
risk you
hall
falling where others can see.
if you want to rock and roll.
Take my hand. Let me help you.
Thank you, Talia. Blurry handhold.
Thank you, Talia.
That made her
Ready?
happier than I guess it's a thing to be happy about. I wonder how long they would have sat there. So that's the problem. I think, who was it? Was it Zero Punctuation coined the phrase, or at least I first heard him use the phrase, slow time events. It's like a quick time event, but the game will just hang until you do it. Those are the most ridiculous things.
Everyone will be so glad to see you up. Though, I think you'll find that much has changed.
Much has changed. With the death of the baddie. King's Landing? Oh, the wall. Excellent. I'd much rather go to the wall than King's Landing. Jared Tuttle. Jared Tuttle. Is he the squire? That's right. Look at the elevator. I don't know how that's supposed to work. System of weights and pulleys, perhaps? And look at that guy.
Castle Black. So this is the seat of the Night's Watch.
If you say so. Oh, look at that thing. That's nice. That's a
The
nice
wall.
wall.
Always wanted to see it, but not like this.
Recruits at the gate!
You don't know I'm a recruit. I could be a wildling spy. Maybe I should become a wildling spy. I'm sure I'm gonna have to go over the wall at some point. High octane limited moveset fighting. Can I walk yet? Okay, there we go. I couldn't. Hey, it's Jon Snow. You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Another one for Frostfinger.
On a horse.
Frostfinger. Yummy, yummy horse. He looks like Banachek. Although I think that's mostly the hair. Unless the actual face. Clumsy oaf. I should have you horsewhipped for that. Because horsewhipping is better than other whipping.
Looks like it was built by giants, doesn't it? You're
Sure.
new. Here
I
to
haven't
take
seen
the
anything
black.
built by giants, so I wouldn't know.
Because you got that look about you.
Aye, I am.
Thought so. I'm
You're a
new here
real
myself.
genius. I'm sure very few people
Frostfinger.
come to
He's
the
the
wall
one
to
you
take
want.
the black.
Handles all new recruits.
Which one's Frostfinger?
They just let
That
me in and
grizzled
wander
old
around.
prune over there. Says us new recruits are all dead men. But don't let him scare you. That's just his way. You seem nice. That's
Maybe that's
so
not
good
Jon
round
Snow
here.
yet. Look at the sparring
Fight like a
crews.
girl. A waldling girl, maybe.
Woldling. Talk to Frosty Fingers. Look at the barrels. Use the barrels. Use them for what?
Huh.
This is suspicious.
Swarm.
Interesting. I don't know why I do that, but I am actually, me as a non character, am interested as to the existence of warm barrels. That looks like Jaime Lannister. Although less blonde.
You recruits. You come, you train, you fight, you die.
Sounds about right.
Who are you, boy?
All the recruits. Whether or not they're new.
I was a squire. I served Lord Forrester of Ironrath.
Ironrath would have a W in
Squire
it.
from Ironrath. And how does
Says
a
the guy who
squire
spells
get
Reckoner with a
himself
W.
sent to the wall? You're a thief. A raper.
I killed the men who murdered my family.
Then you know how to fight, at least. And you're no
I guess that's true.
liar either, Garrett Tuttle.
How do you know my name?
From Duncan
These
Tuttle,
graphic
Castellan
bugs
of House Forest.
are making me think the
My
heat
uncle
shimmers
rode to
everywhere.
the Night's Watch.
He goes on for a bit, but then he asks us to make you a ranger. As if it's a knighthood. So you see, Tuttle,
It could be.
I know all
You could treat it
about
that
you.
way.
You are a killer. Even if you are man enough to own up to it.
I feel like that's probably a true statement for most of the people on this planet.
Yes, sir.
Now
I
then,
should have gone with the
we'll
third
start
option.
your
The
training in
snarky
the
one.
morning. For today, you need a cot and a cloak.
A cot and a cloak.
Understood.
Oh, he's pointing over my shoulder. That makes more sense.
Oh,
He's pointing at my
Tuttle,
face.
sooner or later, the Night's Watch will be your death. When it comes, try to make it quick.
I feel like that's very subjective based on the situation. What if I'm trying to hold a line when people flee? I
Last
should
we'd
make it as
heard
long as
Asher was in
possible.
Slaver's Bay, so Malcolm caught a ship headed for...
Young
I heard
guy.
they took him off a corpse cart.
Ho, 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 ho,
And he's
ho.
missing his arms and legs.
That's the
At least he can still eat his shit.
funniest thing I've ever
White Hill
heard.
soldiers are drunk again. And
Make
we
them
have
easier
too
to
few men to
kill.
handle them.
Ah, never mind.
Let's just get to the Great Hall.
Poison, alcohol.
Well, I say he's dead. And they've dressed up some peasant in his place.
Fill me
Nobody
up,
will
would you?
recognize me.
And bring us some salted pork while you're at it.
If I move
Fill
slow enough, I'll
yourself
be
up, you lazy
sneaky.
fuck. Is that him?
Has to be, doesn't it?
Hostile body.
Hideous.
Had a run-in with Walder Frey, did you?
And he's leaning on a girl.
Nice
Should have buried him with
chops.
the corpses.
I love it. Those are pretty snazzy.
Forrest, real shame about
Although
your
that guy
leg
was
looking
not
some
moving.
toss.
Don't let go of your sister now.
Got little swirls on my sleeves. I have very intricate liney clothing. I kind of like it, but it seems a little out of place in this world. I just walk around carrying unsheathed swords.
We have
It's kinda
business
my
in the Great Hall.
thing.
Go round.
Okay. I can't just go around.
Get out of my way.
I'm quite comfortable, thank you. And I don't
You're
think
welcome.
you're gonna make me.
Make you more comfortable? I'll bleed on you. You weird clay-faced babby freak.
I wonder what's weaker. Your legs? Or this house?
I am the lord of this house, and you will move.
Aw, yeah. I'm surprised that worked. I can't tell who's
Go on,
who.
then, my lord.
He turns and the sword just cuts both of us. Yeah, I'm so badass. I'm not comfortable anymore. That's my
Let's go.
favorite spot. My buns really chafe. I'm not sitting on stone steps.
It's ridiculous. You're treating them like
The
guests.
wine keeps their wits dull.
It makes us look weak.
Both of you, please.
So you'd rather they riot?
Duncan, you're a damn fool sometimes.
It doesn't matter what you think. I was chosen as sentinel. My lords.
Neener, neener, neener. I'm the lord now.
Roderick,
So, sentinels can take a backseat to whatever I gotta
my
say.
boy. Come, join us.
What's it look like I'm doing?
Lady Talia, you should have told us the Lord needed help.
Shoulda, woulda, nope.
It's good. It's good to see you awake, Lord Roderick.
We didn't expect you so soon. The Maester said it would be weeks before you were walking, if you walked again at all.
It was highly probable.
I'm not here to talk about my elf.
Perhaps we should get started.
Yes,
Nobody
let's.
ever questioned me about my health.
Dahlia's told me the state of our house.
Then you know our situation is grim, my lord.
No thanks to your sentinel. He's been getting the White Hills soldiers drunk.
It keeps them off their guard.
They think you're a bloody fool.
My lords, please.
Good.
Oh, I'm a fool. At least I was there by Ethan's side when Ramsay stole.
Duncan.
I've told
Low
you.
blow.
I was keeping an eye on the Bolton
You
soldiers.
should have been protecting your lord. Now Ethan's dead, and Ryan a hostage.
And what have you done to get him back?
I'm not gonna
Nothing.
I
slam a
will
fist
have
down.
order!
Of course.
Apologies, my lord.
The Whitehills have my brother. We fight amongst ourselves, when we should be fighting them.
We'd need an army to win that fight. And we don't have one.
Then
Not
get me an
anymore.
army.
Then find me one, Sir Ryan.
Build me a tree
That's
person
no
army.
simple command, my lord. Most of our men fled after Lord Ethan
Are
was
you
killed.
incapable?
Our allies are either dead or too afraid of the Boltons to help us.
You forget the Glenmores.
The
You'd be wed
Glenmores.
to Elena Glenmore already, if not for the war. And her father is no coward. Now that you've returned, the marriage can proceed as planned.
The marriage.
Huzzah.
Well, much has changed. The Glenmores may no longer desire the union.
Lady Elena will decide for herself.
How
Your
progressive.
betrothed is on her way here as we speak.
Lady Elena?
She's coming now.
Why is she coming here?
She means to pay her respects to your father. But it could also be a chance to solidify our arrangement. If she still wishes to marry, we'd have the allies we so desperately need.
Their army would become oathbound to Roderick.
And We could burn High Point to the fucking ground.
Yes, this marriage could be our chance.
Of course, we must hope Lady Elena still wants to marry Roderick. We're talking about a marriage, not an Ironwood contract.
I'm certain I can convince her.
She's always been fond of you.
Just be careful not to push Elena too hard.
If Elena does come to Ironrath, she'll see those soldiers in the courtyard.
We starve them out, and they'll have to leave.
I'd rather they be lying around drunk than setting the stables on fire.
My lord, perhaps you could put an end to this tiresome dispute.
Keep them drunk. It's better than inciting them to violence.
Yes, my lord.
We'll do our own red
there's
wedding.
Nothing more to discuss.
Only, I mean, the bride and groom won't die in this one.
Maester, it's time to light
Spoilers,
the
I guess, if you didn't realize that's what happened in
Yes,
part
my
1. That
lady.
was
Welcome back,
Rob
my
Stark
lord.
and his
It's good to be
lady
back.
wife getting moited. What? Blue
Brother
flame!
last lit these torches when his mother passed. Ironwood doesn't burn easily, he told me. But foresters have a way. And now we light them for him. And Ethan.
Is it like the alchemist's fire kind
How
of
is your
stuff?
song coming?
Ethan always helped me with music. It's not the same without him.
Click it.
I can help
Gosh,
you with
dang
it.
it.
That's alright.
Need
Last
bigger
time you sang all the
hitboxes.
dogs in the kennel started howling. But thank you.
You are
Everyone knows
welcome
how much
for
Ethan
that
meant to you.
underhanded
I'm sure it will honor him well.
statement.
About Elena, I've sent a letter to Mira. The Tyrells hold much influence over the Glenmores. I don't know where things stand between her and Lady Marjorie, but maybe your sister can find a way to help.
I feel really bad for this sister. She just keeps getting asked to ask for favors, and it's just, it sucks. Like I would not be able to do that. I'd be like, I tried, kinda, so it didn't work out. I'm sorry.